Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Capable of erupting. The volcano is very much alive. Possessing life. The happiest person alive. Mentally perceptive and responsive. Alive to what is going on. In operation. Keep hope alive. Having life or vigor or spirit. Followed by to, or, of, aware of. Is alive to the moods of others. Often followed by, with, full of life and spirit. She was wonderfully alive for her age. Actually being performed at the time of hearing or viewing. A live television program. Have life, be alive. My grandfather lived until the end of war. Capable of erupting. A live volcano. Possessing life. The happiest person alive. Elastic. Rebounds readily. A lively tennis ball. Be an inhabitant of or reside in. People lived in Africa millions of years ago. Support oneself. Can you live on $2,000 a month in New York City? Continue to live and avoid dying. The race car driver lived through several very serious accidents. Charged or energized with electricity. A live wire. Have first-hand knowledge of states, situations, emotions, or sensations. I have lived a kind of hell when I was a drug addict. Abounding with life and energy. The club members are a really live bunch. Charged with an explosive. Live ammunition. Exerting force or containing energy. Live coals. Highly reverberant. A live concert hall. In current use or ready for use. Live copy is ready to be set in type or already set but not yet proofread. Lead a certain kind of life. Live in a certain style. We had to live frugally after the war. Of current relevance. A live issue. Pursue a positive and satisfying existence. You must accept yourself and others if you really want to live. Condition of heightened watchfulness or preparation for action. Bombers were put on alert during the crisis. Warn or arouse to a sense of danger or call to a state of preparedness. We alerted the new neighbors to the high rate of burglaries. Engaged in or accustomed to close observation. Caught by a couple of alert cops. Mentally perceptive and responsive. An alert mind. Quick and energetic. A warning serves to make you more alert to danger. An automatic signal, usually a sound, warning of danger. Stop sleeping. Mentally perceptive and responsive. Awake to the dangers of her situation. Not in a state of sleep, completely conscious. Lay awake thinking about his new job. Engaged in or ready for military or naval operations. On active duty. Chemical agent capable of activity. Used of verbs, e.g., to run, and participial adjectives, e.g., running, in, running water, expressing action rather than a state of being. Taking part in an activity. An active member of the club. In operation. An active tradition. The voice used to indicate that the grammatical subject of the verb is performing the action or causing the happening denoted by the verb. The boy threw the ball uses the active voice. A person who is a participating member of an organization. The club issues a list of members, both the actives and the retirees. Characterized by energetic activity. An active toddler. Disposed to take action or effectuate change. A director who takes an active interest in corporate operations. Engaged in full-time work. Active duty. Exerting influence or producing a change or effect. An active ingredient. Expressing that the subject of the sentence has the semantic function of actor. Hemingway favors active constructions. Full of activity or engaged in continuous activity. An active seaport. A VG volcanoes, capable of erupting. A VG volcanoes, erupting or liable to erupt. Active volcanoes. Of the sun, characterized by an increased occurrence of sunspots and flares and radio emissions. Tending to become more severe or wider in scope. Active tuberculosis. Having life or vigor or spirit. An animated and expressive face. Made to appear to move as living creatures do. An animated cartoon. Capable of being done with means at hand and circumstances as they are. Capable of life or normal growth and development. Viable seeds. Of newborn infant, showing signs of life after birth, not stillborn. A live-born baby. Urgently needed, absolutely necessary. Vital for a healthy society. Performing an essential function in the living body. Vital organs. Full of spirit, full of life. A vital and charismatic leader. Manifesting or characteristic of life. A vital, living organism. Sometimes followed by, of, having or showing knowledge or understanding or realization or perception. Bearing in mind, attentive to. Sometimes followed by, of, having or showing knowledge or understanding or realization or perception. Was aware of his opponent's hostility. Sometimes followed by, of, having or showing knowledge or understanding or realization or perception. Presently existing in fact and not merely potential or possible. Having existence or being or actuality. An attempt to refine the existent machinery to make it more efficient. Being or occurring in fact or actuality, having verified existence, not illusory. Having existence or being or actuality. Much of the beluga caviar existing in the world is found in the Soviet Union and Iran. Existing in something specified. Depletion of the oxygen existing in the bloodstream. Presently existing. The existing system. Given fresh life or vigor or spirit. Given fresh life or vigor or spirit. Stirred by revived hopes. Restored to consciousness or life or vigor. Felt revived hope. Made lively or spirited. A spirited debate. Willing to face danger. marked by lively action. A spirited dance. Displaying animation, vigor, or liveliness. Made lively or spirited. A meal enlivened by the music. Made sprightly or cheerful. Elastic. Rebounds readily. A lively tennis ball. Quick and energetic. A lively gait. Full of zest or vigor. Full of spirit, full of life. This whole lively world. Filled with events or activity. A lively period in history. Full of life and energy. A lively discussion. Hurting. Able to feel or perceive. Someone who serves as an intermediary between the living and the dead. Being susceptible to the attitudes, feelings, or circumstances of others. Sensitive to the local community and its needs. Of or pertaining to classified information or matters affecting national security. Responsive to physical stimuli. A mimosa's leaves are sensitive to touch. Give lifelike qualities to. Animated cartoons. Heighten or intensify. Make lively. Give new life or energy to. Endowed with feeling and unstructured consciousness. Belonging to the class of nouns that denote living beings. The word dog is animate. Endowed with animal life as distinguished from plant life. We are animate beings.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.